Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here at Allegory Gallery. We are in our home office today. Thank you for joining us. Um, it's been a day, everybody. How are you all doing out there? If you're out there, please say hi. Um, we're coming in a little bit late. We've been doing a lot today, and we got a late start on the live, but we hope you'll join us. Let me turn on these other comments this way here. Let me put up this banner here so people know what's going on. Um, so there's no one watching yet, so I'm going to wait a little bit until we get some people filtering in here. Also going to pop over, I think, on Facebook here and share this so people know we've gone live, because we didn't set up a live today. We have not had time to set up a live today. So it's kind of no advance notice, and we're running a little late. So people may not have thought we're having a live, but we are. We're here. And we're going to play the matching game again today. So we're going to do a live by design. I think a lot of people have liked this, so hopefully you will all like this as well. Let me share this into our group. Oh, something went wrong. Of course. There it goes. There we go. There's somebody joined us. Thanks for joining us. All right. Shared that into our design challenges group a little bit. And then I'm also going to share it on my timeline. And then we'll be right back here. But how's everyone doing? If you're out there, say hi. Let us know what's going on for you today. We did a lot. We did a lot today. And mostly the day was taken up by mowing. I did a lot of mowing over at Star Cottage Studio. We took our cat in Gertie for having her spay surgery. So that was on our mind all day. And so that kind of was, it's always an anxiety thing for me when we do things like that. So it was good to kind of be out and doing some mowing and, out in nature and not kind of stuck in the house or doing something that I felt too confined, because I think my anxiety would have gotten the best of me at that point. But she's back. She's doing well. Hey, Susie, our neighbor, thank you so much for hanging out with us and showing up here today. My shares seem to be working. People are starting to filter in now, so thank you for joining us. Like I said, we did start a little bit late today. We've been working with Gertie. Gertie is out of her appointment. She did great. She is home. She thinks she is like a Power Ranger right now. She's trying to run around. She's trying to jump on things, which she's not allowed to do, either of those things. So right now we put her in her little carrier, and she is in the bathroom upstairs here, which is
Hopefully she'll get some sleep.
yeah, hopefully she'll get some sleep, because she has been a little battery ever since she came home. We had to wait till her pain meds and what's that, when they put you under? She was put under.
Anesthesia.
The anesthesia wore off, and she was a little stumble bum little kid for a while. It was pretty cute. They're always really cute when they're stumbling around, right? But she is out of that phase kind of, and now she's just kind of, she's going around the room in circles, running around the room in circles and circles and circles.
She keeps trying to knock her cone off.
Yeah, she has a cone on too, which is also making her a little bit wild. She's trying to like purr up against things and mark things, and she can't. She's trying to scratch her face, and she can't. She's trying to lick her sutures, of course, and she can't. And so she's pretty meticulous that she cleans herself up before bed. And so I think that's one of the reasons she's having a hard time just getting rested. She kept laying down a few times, and she'd start dozing off, but she would keep trying to lick herself and clean herself, and she couldn't, and it was making her not be able to sleep very well, I think. So anyway, we put her in the carrier because Even in the bathroom, she's trying to jump up on the toilet. She's trying to jump up on the sink. That's the most confined room we kind of have in the house, and has the least amount of things really to jump on. So while we're here doing the live, um, we put her in there for now to try and get some rest. Susan says, I have a brand new crate still in the box if you want to borrow. Thank you, Susie. I don't know. We'll see. The one that she's in is fairly large. I mean, it's not super large, but it's a fairly larger one. But she just, I think she needs time to get it out of her system. Right now, she's on pain meds. They gave her a shot where we had it done, and apparently that shot lasts. It's like a long-term shot because they don't send you home with any pain meds anymore. So this is supposed to last through until she'd be more out of pain. But I think she thinks she's super GERD right now and is not really feeling the pain so much. So yeah, that's been going on all day.
Tallulah's been taking care of her.
Tallulah's taking care of her. We opened the bathroom and put her in her crate, and Tallulah's going in and checking on her and keeping her company.
It's pretty cute.
It is.
She tried, when we were getting her ready this morning, she tried to open the door.
Yeah, we put her in the crate to take her this morning, and Tallulah kept trying to open the crate door to get her out. She's pretty cute. They're both pretty cute.
And then when Gertie came back, she rushed up and she jumped on it and started purring real loud, rolling all over the top.
Yeah, she was super happy that Gertie was back. Her little bonded pair sister, though, Idabelle, keeps hissing at her.
She's mad at her.
She's mad at her. She smells different right now. And she's just mad. She's mad.
Gertie just wants to be with Idabelle.
I know. Gertie's like, she kept trying to smell her and kept trying to rub up against her, and Idabelle keeps hissing at her. And
But
Tallulah's,
she hisses anyway.
yeah, she does. She's a
Don't
little,
take it personally.
she's a hissy kid sometimes. But Tallulah is trying to take care of her sister, which is super dang cute. Let's see. Pam is here. Hello, Pam. Kimberly has joined us. Hello, Kimberly. Thank you for joining us. Susie says this is a medium dog crate you can put a litter box in. Maybe. That might be. We'll have to see.
I don't know if you have anywhere to put it.
I know. It might fit in the bathroom.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah. I think
It's only
after
for a week.
yeah, and I think after a day or two, small jumping is not, because all she can jump up on is like the tub and the toilet, and they're not big jumps. And they say sometimes cats after a day or two for small things like that. And we'll see. We'll see what goes on. I mean, when we had Babette, we didn't crate her.
It seems like her incisions are smaller, though. Like her incision site is smaller than Babette's.
Yeah,
Like, because Babette was really small, so it seemed like they really.
they were really big. Oh, hey, Marianne. We were asking about you the other day, making sure you're okay. Says I will be lurking. Julie is here. Hello, Julie. So yeah, that was our day. Yeah, Gertie's incision site does not look that big, and she has sutures which will self-dissolve, so we don't have to take her back in, but we also can't have her pulling them out. And you can't really see them except for at the very end where they're tied, kind of outward tied together. And so,
Did you put the news for her?
no, I didn't. But yeah, when we had Babette, Andrew put Neosporin on her to help it heal more quickly, and she started jumping and pulling at things and licking things. She tried to pull them out, and I got worried. So I was at work, and I'm like, can you just take her down and have her looked at? So Andrew ran down to the vet and had her.
Then it was far.
Yeah, it was far.
In
But
Evansburg.
and he took her to the vet and had them look at her, and they said they've never seen such a quick healing in their life. So she healed very quickly, and she was fine.
She's been, the stitches must have been itchy.
Yeah,
and
by that
annoying
point.
her.
Yeah, because she really was starting to try to get them out.
Mhm.
And so, and that's the thing is Gertie, she is a very she likes to be clean. She cleans the other cats, and that's why we're worried, because if she starts like licking at them, she will really probably go at them. Maybe, who knows? um, Marianne's doing fine. That's good. Good.
It's
Who?
getting warm here.
It is so warm here. This is my third shirt today, y'all. I was out mowing in
Did
one.
you put your shirts in the washer machine?
No, I did not.
Oh,
Oh, I think there was something in the washer machine,
wow.
which I didn't get it switched over yet. Which I don't know how long it's been in there. I didn't know there was anything in there.
I did some this morning.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I was out mowing, and that took like 3 or 4 hours because my batteries weren't all fully charged. So I put some on the charge, and I went to mow, and I got about half of it done or so, and then I put the batteries that weren't fully charged, they were almost fully charged, and put them in, and they weren't really almost fully charged because they only lasted a little while, and then I had to wait for the batteries to charge. So I did a few things at the cottage while I was waiting for them to charge up, and then I finished and got all the mowing done. But I got no weed eating done because by the time I finished the mowing, I had to come home and get some groceries, get some supplies for Gertie girl, and then was kind of waiting around for the call for Gertie because it was getting close to the time they said they should call. They have a span of a few hours, and I was like, what is going on that they're not calling? And then, of course, my anxiety goes crazy at that point. But it was all good, and they ended up calling, and we went to pick her up, and we've been with her since then, just kind of keeping her company. She's been, like I said, a wild little battery. She's hyped up on energy. Yes, Pam, Gertie got spayed. We're expecting more rain. The front is coming through. We're supposed to get rain starting tomorrow, it said, which not incredibly happy about because tomorrow I'm supposed to help my dad put brakes on our van. But
Did your mom have a garage there?
She does have a garage. I don't know how many cars are in the garage or what is in the garage. I think last time we were able to get the car in there. So if we have to, I think we can get the van in there. That's one of the reasons we do it at my mom's garage. Because usually there's at least one stall open. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. And I'm here. So I skipped my pottery class today because we were taking care of Gertie. We kind of thought that Gertie would come home and be sleepy. She's been so wound up. I just assumed she'd be sleepy. I'd go to my pottery. Andrew could kind of just sit with her and she'd be relaxed. And then
I was gonna park her underneath the table.
Yeah, and that is not what happened. So I canceled my pottery class. And my pottery teacher said I could stop in tomorrow if I wanted to into their class tomorrow if I get out of doing the breaks and stuff early enough. So we'll see. But it is hot here. I was saying, this is my third shirt. I sweat through the first one doing the lawn mowing.
It's not necessarily hot, it's muggy.
It is muggy. I sweat through the other one just sitting in the room with Gertie because we don't have the air conditioners up in the windows in the house yet. So it's just muggy. There's no, it feels like there's no fresh air. It's just like all wet air. And here we are now. At least this room is a little cooler. I don't know why, but it is a little cooler. The windows have been opened in here all day and all night. It's supposed to drop down into the 60s though tonight, so that should be refreshing. As long as it doesn't stay as muggy, hopefully. But anyway, if you didn't know, we're having a gratitude sale. Thank you all so much for helping us out as we go into our reset week next week. And you can save 25% off everything in the online store using the discount code GRATITUDE. I've had this up here and I wanted to just say it because I've had it up the whole time it's been going on, but that's just the first banner that was up. But you can still save in our online store right now. And Um, what else is happening? I know I don't know if Susan's out there. Our friend Susan had another tornado warning, so I know there are tornado warnings across the country happening again. One thing after another, y'all. But hopefully everybody's okay. I saw that she posted that about 3 hours ago, so hopefully all is well. But yeah, so we're doing another Live by Design today from things here in the office. We figured we'd play around with that, and yeah, I think people like it when we leave things out on the desk a little longer and kind of design with them and kind of play around with them. So we're going to do that again today. Don't forget Friday. Today is what? Wednesday. On Friday, we're going to have the Laura Lunsford Trunk Show. So if you love artisan-made pieces and components, be sure to watch with us on Friday for the Laura Lunsford Trunk Show. Lots of good things. We just got the box. The box arrived today. I have not had the chance to open it. I don't know how well, Gertie is the only reason I have not opened the box because I'm super excited to see what she sent us. But I haven't peeked yet. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see. And I'm sure there's going to be lots and lots of good stuff. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us. How's everything down there in Florida? Hopefully going well. We noticed today, this was another thing about today. For one, many of you know Barb, who was our packer and shipper for quite a while, helped us out in doing that. It's her birthday today. So if you see her, I don't think she's mostly online. I don't know if she's on Facebook at all. But that's her.
I found a picture of her last night.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
From where?
When she's baby time.
When she was a baby? In here in the house? Andrew was up all night cleaning. I think he was nervous about Gertie, so he couldn't sleep. So he was cleaning the basement and cleaning the bedroom and doing some cleaning, and he has not gotten much sleep. So, but he made a good meal for us earlier today, and we had he made some fake meat chicken things. With a really good sauce with broccoli and rice. So it was really good.
It was better earlier.
It was better earlier.
It was crunchy.
Because it was, waited too long. I don't know. I thought it was really good. But
a little bit soggy.
Sorry, everybody. My allergies today, I think it's because I was out mowing, are...
Also because there's that dust.
Oh, yeah, they laid down dust all over town.
No, but there's dust in the air, Sahara dust.
Oh, the Sahara dust.
I was listening to it about it today, and they said that it should be coming up this way.
Oh, boy. And a lot of you were talking about that yesterday.
So it's causing allergies. Even Barnaby's kind of coughing.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, my allergies are bad today. They actually weren't bad while I was mowing. They got worse when I stopped after I was done.
When I was in the car, they were really bad.
Yeah.
Then I took the Flonase. Yeah,
the Flonase works well for you. I've tried it. It doesn't seem to work that well. But I'm on 2 allergy pills so far today. We'll see if I have to do more. Susan has been raining on and off all day. Rainy season. Started on the 1st, so the rain started right on time. Yeah. But what was I saying? I don't know. Allergies. What was I saying before that? We started talking about, I don't know. Anyway.
How far do you want to go back?
I was on a topic until I sneezed and started talking about allergies. Anyway, they're filming the Hershey movie, Milton Hershey movie here in Ligonier right now. Part of the movie is being filmed here, and they have covered the entire center of our town in dust.
Just one block.
Yeah, actually 1 block in dirt. I think is there dirt around the diamond too? No. And they've built some kind of movie scene things in front of some of the stores around the Diamond. That's our center, our roundabout. And they've closed down a lot of those stores. But they're filming, and I think they had some of the actors in starting today, and I think they're filming through the 7th or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's cool to see town do that. It's nice that our town has chosen to do things like that. They have a very kind of Americana theme. They have lots of like red, white, and blue kind of banners and things hanging around the stores and stuff. So I don't know what is going to be, but I'll be interested to see the movie and see what it's all about. Hello, Sandra. Sandra's joined us today. Thank you for tuning in. So yeah, that's been our day. I feel worn out. Andrew is probably especially worn out because he slept like maybe 30 minutes today over the course of the whole 24 to 48 hours. Hello, Donna. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, please hit the like. Please hit the share. You know that always helps us, especially those shares. They really help. I think some people sent me some requests for the JK lots that I haven't gotten to. But I have them marked. I think it's just one person, actually. I'm going to pull them right now so that I can put the rest of these away. But if you haven't got an invoice yet and you requested some of that JK stuff from the other night, that's why. Just have not, with everything going on, not gotten to it. But these are all done and sorted. All right, should we get this show on the road?
Sure. And then let's turn the camera around and then put the air conditioner in.
Turn the camera around and put the air conditioner in. I don't
like to be like damp.
You don't like to be damp.
No, I don't. Especially when I have to like run around.
Oops, that's the wrong thing.
I feel like exhausted by it.
I'm already exhausted, yeah.
So even the temperature, it's a shame because the temperature is nice at night.
The temperature is very nice at night. I like the windows open at night.
But I can't deal with it.
You can't deal?
Nope.
I don't know if I can get the air conditioner in here. And I'm surprised to see you today, William. Yes. I'm here. Because Gertie is here. Okay. One moment while we try to put the air conditioner
on for them to look at.
What do you want to look at, y'all? Want to look at some pottery? Some of my pottery. This is available in the online store. Some of these are available in the online store. I don't know if that one's available. This is, which one? This one? This one I think is available. I don't know if that one's available. This one's definitely.
Are those already done?
These I just need a bag. Just need to be wrapped. All right, everyone, we've got the air conditioner in the window now. Sorry for that momentary pause. We've got the little hisser here.
That's Idabelle.
That's Ida Bell.
She says she's just concerned.
She is concerned. She's always concerned. She has lots of concern in her heart. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Donna says, it's so hot here right now, and the brief rain I got this afternoon made it more humid. Yeah, it's hot and humid here today, too. I don't like this hot, humid weather, but it's here.
82 in this room right now.
Yeah, it's 82 in this room.
Which feels more.
And humid. And this is the coolest room in the house.
The basement's pretty nice.
The basement's staying a little cooler yet. Anna says, how is Gertie? You missed all the Gertie talk. Gertie is doing well, but she's out of her surgery. Everything went well, but she is full of energy. We thought she'd be tired and worn out, but she is not. So she is. We put her in her crate so that she could get some rest because she was not resting otherwise. But she's doing well, and she's full of herself right now. Let's see here. Angela's here. Hello, Angela. Thanks for joining. So, Gertie, silly girl.
I got seltzer water in my eye.
Andrew just splashed seltzer water in his eye.
Lemonade flavor, and it burns like hellfire.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. All right, did you pick a number? What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives here today?
Correct. We're doing live by design.
HM lot. Did we do HM? No, so we can do HM. I had to unplug this other one, so I only have this one light. I don't know if this one will reach anywhere else. We had a power strip, but I think we took it to a show. I don't think this reaches anywhere else. So we're single lighted today.
How does that look?
It'll be
It's fine.
it'll be okay. We'll make it work.
Do you want me to get a cord?
I think this will be fine. We're lit up here. I think we're good. There's going to be HM lots. And we're going to do a little designing today with y'all. Hopefully you can hear me okay. The air conditioner's on right behind me.
Let us know.
Let us know if you can't hear, but I'm hoping you can.
It's going to be real uncomfortable otherwise.
Yeah. Anna says, glad surgery went well. Yes, me too. She was supposed to come out of surgery. They were supposed to call us to pick her up anywhere between 2 and 4. And we didn't get a call until about 3:15. So we dropped her off at 9:30 in the morning. So of course my anxiety had time to work itself up from 9:30 in the morning until just about 3:30 in the afternoon. But luckily I had lawn mowing to do, and that really helped, just to be outside and listening to things while I lawn mowed.
What do you want to start with?
What should we start with? Let's start with a gemstone.
Gemstone.
No, you don't like that idea? What do you all want to start with tonight? Give us... Starting with a focal?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No?
yeah, why not? What about one of these? You don't like
I
those?
want more fun.
He wants more
He
fun.
always grabs the most boring one.
I didn't think these were that... I thought these were really pretty.
Boring.
Boring, he says. So he's going to find us something more fun. What do you all want to start with? Are you okay with starting with a focal?
More razzle dazzle.
Susie says, yes, a focal.
Yeah, what?
Very enthusiastically.
What? Yeah.
She likes your idea.
Ooh.
Susie, buy it.
I'm so hot. So, bless you.
Thank you.
So it may be interesting to see what happens. Also, I think I got a splinter in my foot.
A splinter in your foot.
I can't tell if it's a cut or a splinter.
Is that air hitting you? I re-aimed it for you. Annis's focal is usually how I start designing. Susie's saying maybe a Lamport glass focal. We do got a bunch of those around here. Around her. All right. Let's see. I got my calipers. I've got my ruler. Susie's Aura Tibetan prayer wheel. I don't know if we've got that here at the house. Look what Andrew found here at the house.
Your favorite one.
For those of you who saw these yesterday, they took a little while to sell, but they did both sell. Anybody need another one? Diana said my bead was lovely. Something big and chunky, says Susie. He's getting it. He's looking. OMG, a duplicate, says Hannah. I know.
This one's a little bit more square.
The other one was square.
No, that one was rectangular.
Really?
Pretty 100% sure.
26 by 30 and a half. I don't know. Andrew would know better. But, yeah, anyone need another one? Your box is missing. What'd you do with your box?
I don't know what you do with that.
Me? I didn't do anything. Oh, so how's everything with all of you? Tell us something about your day, y'all. Something good, because it has been an anxious day for me. I would love to hear good things that have happened to you all today. Fill us with some good energy, because my energy has been all over the place today. It has been all over the place worrying about Gertie, how she was going to do. And there's no real reason to worry. We went to a place that they do many of these. You know, it's a surgery that has a very, very good rate of health. But it still makes me worried because she's my little baby girl. So what happened in your day that was good? Give me some good news. Tell me something good while Andrew's looking for a focal for y'all to start.
How about this?
That's not a Lamport glass.
Well, I didn't say I was going to.
And that's more interesting than mine?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, the box is missing.
Which box?
The one with all the lamp work in it that I just said. I said the box is missing. And he said, I didn't do it.
I thought you meant that box you were looking at the other day. That one.
Is there lamp work in it?
I don't know.
Then no.
So this one, y'all.
What do y'all want?
How much you want on this one?
I don't know.
Let's do 5 on that. 8.
Do 4.
Do 4. I mean, do 4. He said he didn't care, but he cared. He cared, y'all. He wants to give you a good deal. HM1, $4. This is this a dyed chalcedony?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a dyed chalcedony.
Some of y'all might have some of those.
Diana spent the day with one of her daughters and her 3 kids. It was wonderful. That's awesome. So this is a beautiful dyed chalcedony coming at you at about 30 millimeters by 41, faceted, drilled through the top, side to side. Beautiful drop. What would y'all put with that? I think, what do I think? Maybe orange? Or some, ooh, this color would be nice, I think. I'm getting into very pastel-y colors.
Let's try this.
Try this. Oh, Andrew's going totally different. Let's see here. We've got 3 of these available. HM2. 3 of these available, and they were $12. Do 10.
really cool. They're vintage check. They've got like an 80 finish on one side. They're like a purple.
Yeah, they're really pretty, kind of purpley color. But look at that.
Some of the AB has some of that blue in it.
Yeah, look at that AB flash with that blue.
Or do you think that's too much?
What do you think of that? Susie's saying smoky quartz or labradorite. What do you think of that, y'all? That's pretty cool. So this is HM1 with an HM2.
Quartz glass. It's a synthetic. Right at 8 inches.
This is, Anna says that's nice. This is 8 inches. Got 2 of those.
Is that there some enough thing of the beads?
That one's got 1 more. There it is. So, this is a synthetic smoky quartz. Faceted.
The scale is the right.
What do you think of the scale on that, everybody? With this, could this be a pendant to that? I think so, right? There's some of these, there's maybe some spacers in between.
Something popped up.
HM3. We sold the centerpiece, HM1. Thank you so much. Anna says nice. Donna says it's a beautiful color combo. Dominia says I like these bigger stones. What do we want to do on the glass strand? We got 2 of them.
I can do them for
16 each.
It should be about 20.
Should be 20. Let me mark 20 with it crossed out. Let's see here. So these were
I kept some
2.
for myself.
Kept some of these.
Mhm.
These are really particularly nice. They're multifaceted, and so when you see through the facets, you get extra. They're
Got
really-
a slight, little bit of green in them.
They do. They have a little bit of green. They go really well probably with labradorite if you got some of that green labradorite. So HM1 has sold. That's the centerpiece, but this is still available with 2 of these, and 3 of these strands are still available.
What do y'all think?
What do y'all think of that? You like that? People are liking the color combo.
Just the color or size? The size may be a little bit.
I don't know. Do y'all design with larger beads like this? What do you think about the size on these? You think that's a good size? I think all of these work really well together as far as size goes and color. I mean, look at that combination. I think somebody can make something really, really pretty with that. Even if it was just a few, you only use a few of these larger ones and string it up with some of these. I think that's really lovely.
What about these for antique checked with?
Antique check glass.
Do you like that flavor with it?
Look at these. Antique check glass. Ooh, these together? Aren't those pretty cool? Color-wise, they really work. And I think they'd be interesting if you just used a few of these. You don't have to use tons of these in the design because that can make it heavy. But these also, along with this, really pretty color together.
Maybe put them on headpins and do like just sit in the front. So you have them kind of come down like a fringe. Bless you.
Thank you. So like a fringe like down here.
Could be.
Like you could loop them and they could dangle together.
Or with the other one, since that's still available.
Yeah, they could
The smoky quartz.
they could dangle on the chain, or with these ones.
Just put a chain in between, maybe.
Dangle those together with the head pin. Just do a little loop. Put it on the wire. How much for the vintage check? Do we want to do? That would be like 8 per strand in the store. That's about 2 strands.
I could get 10 for that.
10 for that. 10 for the whole lot of the vintage check glass. And these beads are approximately 5.7 millimeters by 26. Marianne says, I really like HM2, right? Isn't that pretty? This is so pretty.
What about these ones?
And it's such a cool purpley color, and they're faceted. What's this? More antique check.
A different size and shape.
Anna says, I might put some smaller, darker, or brighter spacers between the crystal or the check. Yeah, absolutely. Switch the color up a little bit, right?
Did you show that one?
Look at this one. So if you use these with these little dimply antique check beads, how much you want for that lot of those? I think 6?
I could do 6.
5.
Even though they're antique,
you're getting a really good deal.
They're antique when it says.
Antique check. They were antique when we got them.
This is from the collection from 1989.
Yeah, 1989 they were antique.
So what does that mean?
So they're like doubly antique now. But yeah, these triply antique. These could be put on head pins too and made into little dangles, which would be really cool. How about these ones, y'all? Is that 1 strand? Oh my goodness, I thought that was 2 strands. HM2 sold. Thank you so much. HM5 has also sold the antique check.
Y'all like that kind of butter popcorn? We
Look
keep
at
going back to that butter popcorn.
I know. Look at these kind of twisted, slightly twisted too rectangles. Antique check. These are antique check too, right? Or these vintage? These are vintage. They were vintage in 1989. And how much for that really long strand? I would say it probably should be like 22. Or, well, at least 16. 12. HM6, $12.
What do you think? Do you like that?
I like the antique, but miss them, says Anna.
You want something different?
What other things would you like? What? Hey, there's Susan. Says, hey, some pretty stuff. Susan Siegel. HM6 has just sold. That's this strand, this long strand of vintage or antique check. All right, so what has sold?
Number
1 has sold.
Back it up.
2 has sold. Oh, that's one thing. Oh, I do have bags. I say I didn't pull more bags today. Okay, HM1 sold. Thank you so much. HM2, we've sold 1 of these. We still have 2 of them available, so I can leave them here for now. HM5 has sold. We've sold out on those. Ooh. Look at those, y'all.
If we're going to show those, we'll show you.
Okay. HM5 sold. HM6 has sold. Let's pull these off.
I'm really into Czech glass right now.
I see that. Nothing wrong with that, especially if people like it. Susan's got to feed the cats before I shop. They are insisting. Go feed them, go feed them. And then come back and get ready for some good stuff. We've got 8.6 millimeters, so 8.5 millimeters by 17.5 on these larger ones, and 7.5 by 14.5 on these smaller. And these are really pretty. They're like a gray green. Super pretty vintage Czech. Twisted. And what kind of pricing can we do on some of these?
What do you think?
For the larger ones, maybe 12, and the smaller ones, maybe 10. Because this would be like 2 strands. That would be like 16 normally.
I could do that.
12 on this?
For the bigger ones?
Yeah. Is that what you were saying, or 16 for the
12 for the bigger ones, and 10 for
10.
the smaller.
Okay. These are, don't sleep on these, y'all.
And then we had somebody request some corner drilled cues.
Oh my goodness. He said he had them. And here they are.
And I thought that was kind of be tone on tone and would go well with that kind of smoky quartz looking one.
Yeah, so here are tone on tone. These are kind of corner drilled squares. They're a little bit misshapen squares, which makes them, I think, a little bit cooler.
Alright.
And then if you put them with
Are y'all bored to tears yet?
these,
You want more razzle dazzle?
how much for all these corner drilled squares?
That's kind of a lot.
I know.
What do you think?
I don't know if you want to know what I think it should be like $32.
I could do it for if you buy them all, then about $20.
$20.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal. And if somebody doesn't buy them, I'm going to strand them up because I know we have people in the online store that are looking for the vintage Czech. We have specific buyers that every time we put new vintage Czech in the online store, new old, right? They grab it up.
Yeah, that usually doesn't last.
Yeah. I have to actually do replenishment on a lot of it.
Says, do you have any more vintage Czech? Do you have any more vintage Czech? I said, yes, of course.
Yep.
But then it always sells before it gets online.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you.
And these prices are better than the 25% off in the online store right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, are y'all bored with that?
Looks like it because nobody's grabbing any of this. I'm telling you, you're gonna be sad if you sleep on these.
What about something else?
They may not be coming across as pretty as they actually are, but they're almost like a silvery tone to them.
I like them.
They are really pretty. Just take our word for it. Buy them. You will love them.
No.
I'm not kidding. I believe
Promises.
you will love them.
Oh.
You will love them.
What colors do y'all think would go with that?
Let's see. Let's put 2 and 3 away. 3 hasn't sold yet, but it's
That
these.
one?
Yeah.
No, that hasn't little.
Nope.
What up the price?
We added it 16 down from 20.
Make that 14.
14. We still got 2 of them. Andrew's just making the prices even lower. 14 now
Trying to make friends.
on the HM3. So there's 2 strands of it here. That strand lost one of the beads, but there's 2 strands.
Did you put it back on?
No. Okay.
Give that to me.
Excuse me. Oh,
He doesn't like to take the Flonase, even though I think it'll help.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to help much for me. But maybe I should try it again. Thank you.
And how many are on there?
How many are on where? On this?
Beads.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 beads on the strand for $14. Was 20, down to 16, now 14. HM3.
What about gold or something?
I think we need these reflect silver. Silver could be nice.
Silver, but people don't want it.
They don't want the silver.
I guess not. I don't know. What do y'all want? Y'all pick.
Okay, gold or silver, y'all. What do you want to go with
Or
this?
gunmetal.
Oh, he's got some gunmetal. Maybe. Or something completely different.
Will this?
Ooh. Let's see here. Oops. Gunmetal, says Anna. Andrew just handed me these hollow metallic silver balls, filigree balls. Julie also said gunmetal. Like these with these. Do you see the silver shine in them now? When you put them with silver, they look like they have a metallic shine on them. They're so pretty. Can't believe they're not sold out. Gunmetal, gunmetal, gunmetal. Donna also says gunmetal.
This is crystal. I can do it for $3.
$3. HM, where are we? 9, 10. HM,
Like a
10.
gunmetal crystal.
$3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. What do you think? A gunmetal crystal. So this is a 7-inch strand of crystal. $3. HM10. And these crystal are faceted rounds at about 8.5 millimeters. Look at those. So how about those with some of these?
People like that or no?
What do you think? Anna says pretty. Or was that for the silver? I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the silver? Anybody want these? What are you going to price these, Andrew? Let's throw them up. You think 8? 12?
I could do it for $5.
$5. $5 if you like these little silver filigree balls. HM11. And this is a 9-inch strand of just about 10 millimeter silver filigree balls, hollow. And that's HM11, $5. Ooh. Oh, there's 2. Huh? 4 each?
Piece per strand.
And HM12 are these. Oh, we sold one. Wait, one more of the HM2s. Thank you so much. We sold the HM11, the silver filigree balls. Thank you so much. So the HM2 were these. We have one of them left. If anybody was on the fence, now's the time to grab them. And like I said, the HM11, this one has sold. Let me put it away. I don't know, maybe we need to go brighter colors. We're getting dark here. People said they wanted the darker greens and grays, but I think people like that bright.
Let's do bright. Go back to the blue.
Go back to the blue. Okay. How much you want on this one? I think 12?
That's a bigger strand, so 14.
14. Okay. Let's see here. HM13 is this glorious strand of vintage fluorite, green fluorite, just green fluorite. These large nuggets, you get the whole strand for just $14. That's 13.5 millimeters approximately per stone by 20. So that's HM13. And HM13 just sold already. Thank you so much. Somebody knew they wanted that right away. Let's see here. Let me take some of this away. Andrew stepped out for a second. That'll give me a chance to clear these decks a little bit. Let's take the HM4. Anne says 13 is a pretty color with 4. I was just as I didn't even see your comment. Just as I was picking it up, I was looking at these together. And Anne, you're 100% right. That is a really pretty color combination. I think actually I'm going to leave these out. Because of all the ones to leave out, I think 4 has the best chance of maybe matching with some of the things that Andrew has pulled over here. So let me put 3 away. Nobody wants 3. Or number 3. Or number 3. Okay, let's put that in the bag. Put 3 away. Goodbye, 3. All right. And the next thing Andrew gave me is HM14, which is this beautiful crystal strand in this bright, bright blue in these faceted rondelles. This is a 12-inch crystal strand with 4.5 millimeter rondelles. So there are 2 of these available. That's HM14, because I think these also, like, look at that, super pretty together. Andrew once made a kit with those colors in it. It was really popular. I think one of our Forever Home kits. So we have that one. We sold the last number 2. Thank you so much. HM2 is sold out. And let's see, let me put something else away here. I'm going to put away 7. I can't believe these have not sold. That's all right, because now that I know we have these, maybe I'll make some earrings out of them. Because they're actually really pretty. And there's 2 sizes of the same stone with 7 and 8. Anne says HM4 reminds me of that candy shaped like pop bottles that had some kind of colored drink in it. I remember those. They were waxy, right? The bottles were waxy. Is that the one you're thinking of? They were like wax bottles, and they had some kind of fruity liquid in there. HM14 is $7. Yes, Marianne. $7. And there are 2 of them available. Anne says, yes, the waxy bottles. Yeah, I remember those. I don't know if you can still get those or not. Has anybody seen those lately? Or have they gone the way of the the fake candy cigarettes? I don't think they still sell the fake candy. Maybe, probably in those vintage candy stores, you could still get them. Marion says ours had cola in them. I think one of the like they came in a batch of multiple colors and flavors, and I think one of them was cola in the ones we used to get. And says just because they were never full, like the color doesn't reach the ends of the beads. Yeah, it's true. It's totally true. Sanders says, I think you can online. Dominion says probably online. Yeah, probably online or those vintage candy shops. Have thought about those waxy bottles in years. Haven't thought, says Donna, right? I know. All right. What am I on? I forgot to write it down. HM15, right? HM15. Let me see. How many of these do I have? 2 of these strands. These were 8. I'm going to do them for 7. You can get the wax bottles, says Pam. So funny what lives in our brains. I know, right? So Andrew also set these up here. These are beautiful glass beads. And they have, I don't know if you can see with the lighting we have right now, but they have these beautiful swirls through them. And they're really, really pretty. You can see all the swirls through them. HM15, $7 a strand, 2 of those strands available. And then, Andrew's letting go of a strand of his Peruvian opal. This is really pretty. HM16. This was.
You can do it for maybe 14.
I'm gonna do them for 14.
Yeah, I can do it for 14.
14. That's a really good price. Anna says, I got those last time and the color is perfect. These are really nice. And then Andrew's got this beautiful strand of vintage Peruvian opal. Look at the color, like the light in these. I was gonna say color or transparency. Look at the light, how the light shines through these. Super pretty. HM16, these have just sold. Thank you so much. We've sold 1 of 14. That's this crystal at $7. Super good deal. Let me see, anything else? And I said we sold the last number 2. So thank you all so much. But these colors are really working. I think. Let's throw these throw them away. Throw that away. The darks. Nobody wants you. Oh. Let's throw you. These are really pretty. Did you miss these, y'all? HM12. These little drops, crystal drops. They're shorty strands, but they're only $4 a strand. Nice crystal drops. Dominion says, oh, maybe another day, right? A caramel color might be nice there, says Anna. I left these because these are working really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like look how that pulls out some of those beigey tones.
Sand and surf.
Yeah, like some of these beigey surf and turf, the sand and surf, sand and sea. But look at how well those work together with those beigey tones getting pulled out of there.
What about this?
I know this one has sold. What about this? How much you want on this one?
$3.
HM16.
While
$3.
we've got this, I want to show these.
Okay.
And then that will I'll probably take these apart if they don't sell.
These are the fiber optic beads. I think we've sold these for up to $8 a strand before. Andrew just put $3 on that.
Today's special
Today's
price.
special price. This is the last one I think we've got floating around here somewhere. These are about 5.5, well, about 6. We'll say 6mm rounds, fiber optic beads. And you want these at 12 or 10?
Those ones I can do at 10.
All right. So Andrew's giving these one more chance.
Before I take them apart.
Oops, make it HM17. Sorry.
Wow.
I did mess up the numbering, didn't I?
What are you doing?
I know. I'm going to make it 18 since I just laid down 17. So that's 18 up there. Thank you, Marianne. Someone's got to keep an eye on me. I was trying to write the next number down and I lost track, and there's what happens. So HM17 now.
So it's not as easy as you think?
I've never said this part is the part I say is hard. Did you think it was hard when you had to do it?
Because I'm always asking him what number it has.
HM17. So now that we've got all these out, we've got these mixes of Nazar beads, these evil eye protection beads. And there's glass beads in here, there's polymer beads in here, all different sizes, all different shapes. Andrew made these, and we still have a number of them available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 9 of them available or so.
That was for the Global Adventure.
Yeah, they were the Global Adventures heading to Turkey. We did the Global Adventure. That was the Turkey sticker. And
that one didn't really sell very well, which would surprise me because I thought that would be like the best seller.
I know. Everyone asks us for these eye beads, and then we give you a whole bundle of them.
And they're in polymer, and they're in glass, and they're in all kinds.
Yeah, shapes, sizes, colors. Ann says those eye beads are cool. I got one of those kits and made a fun necklace based on Andrew's design for the kit. So there we have those. If we don't sell many of these, Andrew's going to start taking these apart.
Yeah, I'm going to make return them to the sender.
Return to sender to the original strands.
And then the price will go up.
Yeah, the price will go up by the strand. Because if you don't even want to know, I don't want to know how many strands are in this bag for $10 of these beads. So, good deal. We just sold 18. Thank you so much. So we sold 16, 18, and 14 here recently. So I'm going to remove those from the table.
Which one is it?
We sold the Peruvian opal at $14. We sold the fiber optic bead strand at $3. And we sold one of the crystal. I should leave that out because we still have one left of these HM14. I still cannot believe nobody wants these. But okay. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. No, sometimes it's hard to believe. The big sold. Thank you so much. The fluorite. So that's sold. Hey, there's Lennis. We were asking about you too the other day, Lennis. We haven't seen you in a little while. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well. Says I want them and just can't do it. We get it. That happens. HM4 just sold. Thank you so much. That's the ones I just said. I can't believe nobody bought. These are these beige long. They are super nice and super cool, and they just tried to sell again.
Isn't that funny?
Isn't that funny? It's like, call attention to them, and after they've been on the board for the whole show, somebody just decided to,
When you're
just about to take them off, two people decide they want them.
No.
At least you like them. They're really nice.
I have something that I was kind of working on for something else, but I will part with it if you don't want to make something new. And that means mixes.
Mixes. Are mixes coming up?
I was thinking about doing like a Kittapalooza.
I know you told everybody we're doing Kittapalooza.
I didn't say if we were doing it for sure. But I kind of was working that on in the back of my mind. So I was making some mixes. And I thought y'all,
I know some people watching tonight love the mixes. Yeah. Let's.
Since it's the color on trend.
It's the color on trend right now.
Try not to accidentally bust these bags.
No, don't bust the bag.
I don't like it to be thin. I like it to be a little juicy.
Diana says 10 with raw copper, and they are antique. I think will be outstanding. Let's see, which one was 10? Oh, yeah, these ones didn't sell. These kind of gunmetal crystals, or antique silver gunmetal crystals. Yeah, they would be. Sandra wants to see 17. Wait, can we see HM17 up close? This one again? The eye beads, the Nazar beads, glass and polymer, all different shapes, sizes, colors, and materials. Oh, Diane says, sorry, HM4. What was 4? I would have agreed with 10 too. Oh, the ones we just sold. Yeah. Yeah. Those two. Those two with raw copper.
Which one's raw copper?
These ones. Yeah, here's some copper wire. Could be really pretty. Don't show that. Why?
Because I have actual copper beads coming up after this.
He has actual copper beads. Okay.
You don't have to play Land of Imagination. You can just see it.
You just see it. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new bags of bead blend. Are we doing these at 12? You're debuting them at 10. Special price for all of you. If you are ready for bead blends, here's a new bead blend. Oh, we sold one of the HM17s. Thank you so much. So the eye beads. So this is a new bead blend. Look at these wild things in here. There's some really good stuff in these. Some of those carved stone buttons. We just sold one of the 19s. Thank you so much. Pretty seashore blend, says Anna. Excuse me. Thank you. We just sold another one of the HM17s, the eye beads. Thank you so much. Look at those.
I'm going to show this to Anna.
So I'm going to pull all these away except for the one, just so we can leave room on the board.
Huh?
So
You know how she keeps winning I made like a crap ton of that red and blue mix, and she keeps winning them in her packages. And so I added yellow, and look how different it looks.
Look how different. That is really different.
You know, sometimes.
Andrew wanted to show that to Anna. We just sold another HM19. Thank you so much. That's the new bead blend. We're down to 4 of those left. Oh, just sold another one. We're down to 3 of those left. So 3 of the new bead blends left only. LOL, Andrew, says Anna. Anna says, love it. Just sold another one of the 19s. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. Am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 of these left only. 2 of these luxury bead blends by Andrew, these brand new ones. 2 of them left. $10 each, special price. Normally we debut them at $12. Going on sale for you all. Debut price $10. Remember we have the HM17s. I think these compare well together. Mix and match. HM17s. We have sold, I think, 2 of those tonight, so we have about 7 of those left available. All right.
What do you think you were talking about copper?
Yeah, you said you had some copper beads now.
Copper rondelle.
Ooh, brushed copper rondelles.
What do y'all think?
What do y'all think about that idea? Anna says, I love blue and yellow together, and the red pops in the blend.
Primary.
Huh?
Primary color.
Primaries. Look at these. Brushed copper rondelles. And these are approximately 10 millimeter. Right on, 10 millimeter. How much for that little strand?
These are
That's a 6-inch strand.
actual copper, so
Yeah, they're real copper.
the price is on a little bit. What do you think?
16?
I could do 12.
12. $12 only. Brushed copper rondelles. Ooh, look at that. They would go with the ones from last night. Where'd that one go? It's buried up here somewhere. I guess not. Did Andrew take it? He took it back? Anyway, these would go well with the ones from last night. Anna says those are great copper beads. HM20 has just sold. The copper beads are sold. Thank you. How much for this one?
Those are pretty much free because look what I found. And these are much smaller.
I know those are large hole, and they're slightly tarnished in some of them, which is kind of cool.
This one,
Or soldered.
this one is
Solder.
soldered. I could get rid of that for cheap.
Is this 12 like last night's?
Were they 12?
I thought that's what we did on them.
Oh my gosh, so cheap.
I'm pretty sure that's what they were last
I thought
night.
they were 16.
Were they 16?
You can make that 14.
14? I thought we did them for 12 each.
No.
No?
I don't
Anna
think
says
so.
16.
See, confirmation station.
HM21. And this one is
People
about
think I just make stuff up on the fly, but there's actually a system.
1.25 by 3/4 inch on that bead. That's a big bead. You like big beads? Nice big. That's that Eastern Repousse. in the German silver. HM21. Are we doing those other copper ones?
Sure.
How much you want on those? Half off. So they were 24.
Maybe 14.
And so $14. From 24 down to $14. Great tassel bead, says Anna. It would be a great tassel bead. HM22. These were $24. And they're these copper, kind of largish hole spacers. And you get a 14-inch strand of them. Now for $14, almost half off.
What do you all think we should do with some
And these have, you can see some of the solder on here, so they're like a copper silver kind of color together, which is kind of cool. So like pairing it with this, I think is really cool. What are you putting with the copper? Those. Let me put this over here. Let's see. HM23, $7. I'm going to start to have to remove some things off the board. But Andrew's saying, how about these? HM7, these laser etched check glass coins. These are 13.5 millimeters with some of this copper. These copper beads, by the way, are approximately 5 millimeters. It's a really pretty green with copper right there. And then the laser etching just really adds to that.
You know what? I like that. I think that with juice.
Right?
I think you could even do a pop of purple.
And this is nice earrings.
Pop of purple?
It would be nice earrings, adding a pop of purple.
Pop of purple?
Pop of purple. Let me move some things off the board here. We're crowding it up. That one. Move this. We've sold one of these at least. I don't know if we've sold both of the 14s, but we sold at least one. And oh, these are nice. We're heading into the dark territory a little bit again. These would have worked really well with the other items we had earlier. Where am I at? HM24. Do you want to do that on them?
I could do, those were 16, but I could do 14.
That's the lowest we've ever gone on those.
They're expensive. They're worth it.
They are worth it. I'm surprised he's willing to drop that price.
I know, I should just keep it.
Yeah. But we'll try one more time. Oh, Marianne's has an early morning. Gonna say good night. Good night, Marianne. Thank you for hanging out. It was good to see you again.
We were wondering about you.
I know. So this is.
Where did you go?
Where did she go? Remember those ones nobody wanted before? 8 and 9 and 7. 7, 8, and 9.
I love gray and blue. It's like a aqua blue with kind of that greenish gray color.
Look at these together. So cool. But let me show you, since I already showed you these. Let me.
Linda,
I just had to re-pull those out because I still can't believe they didn't sell.
Linda.
And those
Hey,
corner
Linda.
drilled square-ish ones,
Linda.
that whole lot of them,
Linda.
put them there, Linda. Let me show these to the people.
More fast, more energy.
There he is. I didn't go anywhere. That's good. More fast, more energy. Gray is such a nice neutral, says Anna. The gray reminds me of the smoky gray from last night.
Mix and match.
Look at that strand. Look at these giant. Are these German or are they Czech?
I was told they were Czech, but they could be German.
These are about 10.5 millimeters by 11.6, about 11.5. How beautiful those are. Just shining in your face. They've got kind of an opalescence to them when they hit that metallic. I bet those would go pretty well with some opalescent glass. So that's HM24. Leading
away from Papa Purple.
Papa Purple. Purple goes with opalescent glass. How much for these little Papa Pearls?
What do you think?
Papa Purple Pearls. HM25.
They're dyed freshwater, but they're kind of big.
There's 10 of them here. What do you think of those, everybody? Papa Purple with this. I love the Papa Purple with the copper. $4.
I could do.
You can do what?
4 is fine.
4 is fine.
Really, it should be 5 or 6. 4 is fine.
Okay, 4 is fine. HM25. $4 for these beautiful vintage Papa Purple Pearls.
What the heck is Papa Purple?
I know.
Pop? Oh.
But these, look at that with the copper. And then if you throw these green in here, they've already got the kind of purple laser etching. Look at how pretty that is together. Now I know these ones have already sold, but 22 is available. So look at those. Those are great spacer beads in with that whole combination. Super pretty. HM22, 23, and 25. People are saying looks like labradorite with AB flash, the 24,
Yeah.
right? If that were labradorite, can you imagine the price? It's only $14 now. Let's see, 25, those Papa Purple Pearls have sold out twice. So let me take those off the board.
I think people just like to say that. I know I do.
Oh, 3 people have tried for 25. Sorry, there's only one Papa Purple Pearl lot. Okay, let me take some of these other ones off of here. Let me take these eye beads off of here. Those are going away. If you don't get them now, you're not getting them later. Andrew's turning them into strands, and they will be more. Huh? That's what I mean, lots. And they will be more money then. No. Yeah, because
Right now you're getting a deal.
you're getting a really good deal because those are there's a lot of strands in there for the price. Somebody else just tried for 25. Sorry, they are sold out. 25. The Papa Purple, they are sold out. Pearls are sold out. 25, long time sold out. By a few seconds ago. Long time. A few seconds ago. I know. People like that, right?
What else do we make it creative?
Okay, 15. Nobody wants 15. Nobody wants the 15. Tealy weely. Touch a teal. A blush of blue. Nobody wants the blue. He's going to try and make it happen. That's something different. I was going to say, that's something different. Let's see. Let's move these over. Move these over onto the board a little bit more. Okay. Oh boy. Danger. Switch topics immediately. All right. What do we got next? What's happening, everybody? Touch a teal. We're heading into touch a teal. Touch a teal. People like that. I don't know what's happening. All right. So still nobody wants this one. The labradorite looking, beautiful, antique check. I know. Just imagine that on it. Stop embarrassing. Just imagine that on a head pin in an earring. Done.
Wow. Stop selling it.
Like.
And if you want to see a color combination station, just let us know.
Like that on a head pin. Ear wire. Done. You've just made $16 for the pair of earrings.
16.
Does look expensive, but you can make at least 16, which is the original price before we brought it down to 14. Stop selling it. Okay. Take it away, he says. Oh no. Don't be dropping stuff. What else do you think, everybody? Where do you want to go from this? We've got some green, we've got some teal, we've got some copper, we've got some silver, we've got a little bit of everything up here. What do you want to see next?
You put the triangle.
Oh, we just sold 24.
I just had the triangle.
It's always my fault, y'all. I magicked it. I magicked it away with my mind. I masked it with my mind from your mind. You didn't know I could do that, did you? Sandra's asking if we have any gemstone chips in the house. I'm sorry, turquoise chips in the house. And this is to my mind. My mind to your mind. My mind to your mind. Touch a teal. Touch a teal. Touch a teal. Just a tiny touch of teal. All right, let's see here.
Get your mind blown.
Oh, we're getting minds blown up in here.
I'm gonna put a couple of my nice purple ones.
Ooh. Andrew's going all out. I think we're on 26, right? HM26.
This is not gonna be at $12.
This is not gonna be $12.
Even though it looks.
You gotta charge a little extra for that.
Even though it looks like it should be.
Bit of blue, says Anna.
Bit of blue, bit of blue.
Bit of blue. Bit of blue.
I think I read a book called Bitter Blue.
Bitter blue?
Yeah, I think I did.
Bit o' blue.
It was Lois Lowry. It was from that one, The Giver. No, it's not. Never mind. I made that up.
Andrew's making things up again.
That's called Touch of Blue.
Touch of blue. Nobody wants the dragonfly coins? Can I measure these?
The people that can't see the color blue.
13.5 millimeter.
You know, I listened to that on audiobook while we have the Jeep.
Oh my, that was long ago. You've been listening to audiobooks for a long time. Still remember.
How about this pack of fun?
That's Lux. There's only one of those. Only one.
One. What do you think?
Only one.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet a millionaire. How much do you want for that?
That's several strands worth of freshwater pearls, and some of those are.
Yeah.
Good knives.
I don't know. You can see through the back, but these are. Bro. How much? Look how Lux.
Those little ones that look like teeth are the most expensive.
I like these little green ones. The ones look like
teal?
the touch of teal. No, they're actually green. Look at the quality in these. Oh, there's one of these little stick pearls. Very nice strands. Multiple strands in here. Look at that one. I don't know. What do you think? 26 on that? 26? 26 is, yeah, like what we charged for a fairly nice strand of vintage pearls. This is probably multiple strands. And they're all different colors. Really high quality vintage pearls. Luxury bead blend of... Huh? No jokes. No jokes. That's HM26, $26 for that luxury bead blend. True luxury bead blend right there. That's luxury. Ann says, I just saw the email, Laura Lunsford Trunk Show Friday. Fun. Yep. Tomorrow's Thursday. And then Friday, we're having the Laura Lunsford Trunk Show. We just got it in today. And I was saying earlier in the show that we haven't even opened it because of Gertie today. Huh? Gertitude. We just sold 26. Thank you so much. So Laura Lunsford sent some stuff. Supposedly there's some really good stuff in there. I think she had hinted at some Larimar. I know. She had hinted at some Larimar. She knows y'all love some of the Larimar pendants she did before. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm going to be opening the box tonight after this show to dig through it and take a look. All right, so that pearl bead blend has sold. So thank you so much for grabbing that. There's only one of those. All right, what are we on? HM27 now.
Are we ready to do fresh?
I think we're ready to do fresh. I think we're tired of these. Remove it from our site. Let's clean the board. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, these allergies are gonna be the end of me this year.
You got excited for a second.
I know. Plastico.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, as long as you
What do
know.
y'all want?
Okay, everybody, pick something new. Pick something new. What do y'all want to start the game again with? Restart the game. Oh, you're going dark again.
Your favorite?
Lava.
Isn't that lava?
Isn't it? Or are they Tektites? You tell me. Might be Tektites. Tektites, so more expensive than lava. How much are these?
I can do it for 24.
$24. Tektites,
Not lava.
not lava. I was wrong.
Lava is matte. No shiny. Look.
Anna says Tektite. She knew right away. Yeah, and it has a kind of, can you see it right here? There's like an amber glow because it's glassy. You can see through at some points. So there's like an amber glow in some of these. It's really, really pretty. Huh?
Amber?
Yeah, it's like glowing on the edges. Actually, it's embedded. There's something embedded in them. Huh?
The ones that glow like stained glass.
Let me find, like right here. There's something ambery embedded.
So that's called olivine.
Olivine.
It's a type of glass that happens.
So there it is.
Did you know there's a beach that has olivine that just washes out?
I think you had said that at one point. I think that's why I know that name.
It's also the color of the Swarovski.
Mm.
Oh, S word.
Yes. You didn't say it, everybody. You didn't hear that.
I can talk in the past. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We're also in the wind zone.
I know the air conditioner is blowing right on me, so it's blowing all.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Kind of am. These are from our friend Ava,
Ava.
and they are $16. Oh my goodness, Andrew's discounting the Ava stuff. And those,
I want her to come visit me.
huh?
I want her to come visit.
I know she needs to visit again.
I'm gonna manifest.
The Cherry brand vintage Japanese that we had yesterday that didn't sell. Super surprised. I was just thinking of those because that's like that purple color that would go really nicely with the black. Pinky purple. Pinky purple color.
It's an unusual shade of pink.
It is. Susie says, need dragonflies. We just had those check glass.
I don't like it.
You didn't want those? Those were dragonflies. Right there. HM23. Still available. Nobody bought them.
I'm looking for a surprise. Usually we get people that beg us
For the laser etched.
And
Uh-huh.
I was like, there's some blah 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 sells it. And they're like, I don't care.
Do you want to do these for
I could do them for 12.
12?
Vintage.
HM29, $12. For those of you who like this goth thing going on.
Somebody said they would like the classic look of red and black.
This vampire goth going on.
That's fine.
Hey, I'm not complaining. That was like my 23 just sold those dragonflies. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Susie says missed them apparently, LOL. Well, they just sold too, so they are gone. You gotta keep an eye out. And then Andrew threw these up here. S-word crystal cubes. HM30. These were $14. Let's do 12. Let's do 12 on them, since we're giving breaks tonight.
Hey, you know, it might be nice for, since we're doing kind of like a goth. How about this? That's kind of gothy. Crimson Peak style.
How much are those? What are those even? Let me look at these.
Feast your eyes and
Feast.
enjoy.
Feast your eyes if I can get them out of the bag. It's a tiny, tiny little bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the. Look at these. Look how pretty these are.
Old components.
Old components.
You don't like that flavor?
So there are 6 of these. How much you want on those? I don't even know.
Oh, I could do $3.
$3. Somebody just got HM29, so those have sold. Thank you. Those are the reds. Red. The HM30, the S word crystals. Look, the crystal cubes in jet. Those have sold. Thank you so much. I think the black cubes look good with copper. I believe it.
What kind of flower do you all
Like-
think this is? Ask them what they think that flower is.
Okay.
Hurry.
Look at those. Okay. So bossy.
I'm not. I have leadership.
You have leadership. 31 has just sold as well. That's these metal pieces. Andrew wants to know what you all think those flowers are. They look like, what's that poisonous stuff that grows out in the yard? Datura.
Or foxglove.
The belladonna. Do we have belladonna? No. What's the nightshade?
No, what are you talking about? In the front?
Right. No, in the back.
In the back?
By the bushes by the driveway. Those little purple flowers.
That's nightshade.
Nightshades.
They kind of look like lilies.
Bluebells. Ann said, and Anna said as well.
You know, I'd like to plant bluebells, Virginia bluebells.
Oh, you don't have any more of these 31s, do you?
Which is it?
The metal.
Not.
Nope, because we could have sold that a few times.
Well, no.
Kim says Lily of the Valley.
Lily of the Valley is more rounded than the bud.
There's Marianne. She is still here. Bellflowers Campanuk. Don't know what that means.
That's the name.
Yeah.
Alright, pass it over, bro.
Are we selling these?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Just for curiosity.
You can't have them, everybody.
I was thinking about setting those.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
I know, but I want to know what I'm setting.
Yeah, you do.
And so I'm just like, oh, that's called
Okay.
Weed of the North.
Weed of the North. 29 has sold, so let's move this off the board. 30 has sold, so we'll move this off the board. Thank you all so much. And 31 has sold, so we will move that off of the board. So we're left with the black. The black vintage German glass, the whole big strand. That's a big strand of vintage German glass for $14. HM31 has sold. Marius is watching TV multitasking.
Hey, you know what? We got a request during phone request for chain tassels.
Chain tassels. We did. Somebody asked for chain tassels.
It was just talking about copper.
Copper.
Look at those.
Look at these. Copper chain tassels.
What do you all think about that?
Manifested for you all.
Took a while.
How much you want on
They
those?
were here instead of when I was there.
Uh-huh.
I think it's $3 for the pair.
3 for the pair? What did I leave off on? 31. HM32. $3 for both of them. Anne says, oh yes. Oh yes. And only $3 for the pair.
I'm thinking of different things that was thinking either I could do polymer clay. Like, I don't want to keep doing stuff if nobody's gonna buy it. And if I make little paintings, I think people maybe like maxed out on my little paintings for right now. So I was thinking maybe a little polymer clay, either pendants or little tchotchkes with little creatures, maybe little cats doing stuff.
What do y'all think? What are y'all interested in the most?
Quick and cheap.
32 has sold multiple times. Thank you so much.
Do people collect tchotchkes?
Tchotchkes. Yes, we certainly do.
What do you want? What do you think?
Can you hold up HM28? Yes, I can. Let me get the light.
Eva.
This is the Ava vintage German glass. I like how it's got this kind of old, rough look on some of these.
How about this with the black?
And those are, did I do the size on these? These are about 12 millimeter beads. Ooh, what are those, 34 normally, 36?
24.
24?
That's from France.
Oh, what?
I want people to like me.
HM33. Those are normally like $34. And you said what, 24?
Yeah.
Purple Demorterite.
Papa purple.
Papa Purple. Purple Demorterite. Or Nevada Rose is one of its other names. These are faceted coins, high-end strand.
Tallulah Rose.
I did want to call Tallulah Rose. That's still secretly her middle name to me. Tallulah Rose. Tallulah Rose Thornton Jones. 10 millimeters.
What you have to say? Tallulah baby.
33 has just sold. That's a no-brainer right there at that price. This purple Demorterite at $24.
Interesting how that works.
Yeah, when you price it that low, it is interesting how that works, huh? Thank you so much. We do appreciate it.
Nice.
If Andrew says we can do it at that, there we go. What's next? You got this one? Ooh, look at those. Papa Purple. Papa Purple. Purple vintage check cubes. And this is such an unusual color. 33 would be so pretty with that blue stuff you said Laura might have. Can't think of the name. Larimar. Yeah, it would.
I always think of Mars bars.
Mars bars. This is an 8-inch strand. How much should we do on this one? 8?
And I don't know why, because Mars, maybe it's something Laura Mars. Is that a thing? Laura Mars?
8 on those?
Let's do 5.
5? Andrew's gone wild tonight.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. What is HM28? Is asking Sandra. These are vintage German glass faceted rounds at 12 millimeters. Vintage German glass. We normally don't discount Ava's stuff. This is from Ava, but Andrew discounted it. So tonight only and yesterday only too.
Don't worry about it.
Don't break his flow.
I'm a hustler.
There was a movie called The Eyes of Laura Mars with Faye Dunaway, a creepy movie, says Anne.
That makes sense.
My brain is already in bed, if not my body, says Anne.
I'm a hustler.
You're a hustler?
Did you all watch that? You all know
Andrew loves that.
Oh my gosh, she did another one, but it's not as cute. I'd sell that by the pairings.
Oh, the pairs? How much per pair?
Maybe $3.
Okay. I'm going to need more paper. Do we have more paper up here?
There's newspaper to your. I brought a whole stack of paper.
Oh, right here. Scissors. Let's see. I still have some here. HM35. You said $3 a pair on these?
Mm-hmm. That's from Ava.
That is from Ava. That's why I was asking. Is it only $3 a pair? HM35. Ava vintage plastic. Usually Italian.
I think that's polyresin.
Yeah, Italian polyester, polyresin. These drops. $3. HM36. These cubes. $3 for the pair. $35 is just sold. That's these ones. $36 is still available. Oh, now I need the scissors. I have little scissors. I can use these.
You know, I found 6 pairs of scissors yesterday.
I bet. And where are they all at?
Screwdrivers.
Oh, found our screwdriver collection.
Correct. They're in our bedroom.
They're in our bedroom. Perfect.
In the box. Well, what happened? Something jumped. What?
Excuse me. We just had a bunch of people trying to get 35 and 36 have sold multiple times. We've got more of that kind of stuff coming though, as soon as I can cut some paper.
I would tell you to hurry, but don't.
Yeah, please don't. Don't make me
Why would
rush.
I mean? I'm not the one who's slicing. You the one. You slicing. You in charge of your shit.
I know. I said, please don't make me hurry.
Oh, you want me to make you frantic?
Yeah, don't do that. That's what I meant.
The fever rush?
Yeah, Andrew's good at that. Go, 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 go.
Well, you're doing it to yourself.
No.
You know what? Sometimes he says that he's like, you say these things to make me hurry and do all these things. I'm like, I didn't say one single word.
Sometimes it's his body, like in the car seat.
Well, sometimes you need that.
Rocking in the car seat to make the car go.
20 miles under the speed limit. I'm like,
I do not go 20 miles under the speed limit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Correct.
All right, let's see here.
Thunderdome in the
Thunderdome in the back seat.
Mhm.
HM37. What? What did you say?
Tina Turner.
Oh, Tina Turner.
Y'all don't remember that? Beyond the Thunderdome?
These are the same, right? So I have 2 pairs of these. I only have 3 of these. Did I miss one?
I might have dropped some.
These, if you have another one of these.
Just sell it by that rate.
Okay. Sometimes people or my cat radiate impatience, says Anne. Uh-huh.
Oh. I don't think Ann was talking smack about me.
Who knows who we're talking about? I'm just agreeing that that's a possible thing. Well. Twinkling. These are super pretty. Check these out. There's $3 a pair. There are 2 pair of those available.
You know what? There's that guy that talks about his roommate. They bought a house together as roommates. And now they're like DIY chain
Roommates. Uh-huh.
He's like, me and my roommate bought this house together.
Uh-huh. Is it that squinty eye guy?
He's of that variety.
Oh, but it's not them.
that one.
So I put these at
They
$4.
say that they accidentally caught each other singing.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, you did. No,
Because
this
you
guy
live
named Jonah.
intimately together.
Jonah.
Jonah.
And he's a dancer.
Oh.
and I was watching this music video where he's like dancing with this girl all like provocatively.
Oh.
And I was like, what's your Quinquilino think about that?
What's your Quinquilino
He
think about
probably
that?
says keep dancing, whatever you need to make the money.
We've sold one of these. There's still one available. We have sold this one. So this one has sold out. This one, there is one left. HM37, if anybody's interested in that. 34 has not sold yet. These are these vintage check glass cube beads at 5.5 millimeters. Oh, I forgot I got some ice cream today. We've got ice cream.
No, actually.
Did you eat yours? Did you eat mine?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Hopefully you can get yourself a little cool treat for later.
Did you eat 2 things of ice cream?
Well, I was a little bit stressed with Gertie, so
I could tell.
I was sitting there because she kept like bucking around and she wasn't fully out of her anesthesia. I was thinking about her gut spilling out.
I know.
And I was like,
So she
"Girl,
jumped up on the tub before I knew it. And I was like, what are you doing?
She wanted her a couple of baby small, but she kept her tongue out and it was so cute.
Yeah, her tongue kept hanging out of her mouth.
It was not like hang out.
No, just a tip.
When Babette used to do that, we called it Babette silly face.
Yeah. All right. So, did we sell 28 yet? We can't even at a discount. Nobody wants these.
Oh wow! Wait. Here, put inspire. Keep inspiring.
I forgot those. I didn't see those there.
Yeah.
What are these? How much are these?
I could do $4 for the bag of them.
4 for the whole bag. Are those sterling?
Probably silver plated. Somebody spent a lot of time making those charms.
$4 for these.
Little spiral circle.
Little spiral. Yeah, they're tarnishing. That's why I was wondering if they were sterling.
Could be.
So they're at least silver plated. There are 4 of them here. $4 for them for the whole lot. And what is this? Is this onyx?
That's pretty sparkly.
Do you think it's I just blanked. By now?
It's not heavy enough.
That's what I was saying. I don't think it's heavy enough.
I think obsidian.
Obsidian.
Because it's awfully shiny.
Okay. Each M40. And
I could do 14.
okay, that's the lowest price I think we've ever done on that one.
Don't worry about it.
Just saying. 39 has sold. Thank you so much.
Which one was that?
Those are the 4 little silveries.
Okay.
Obsidian. And these are an interesting shape. They're kind of like a disco ball. They've got big facets on them for small beads. So they're kind of like a round, but they've got some big facets. They're about 5 millimeters. You get the whole strand. Andrew priced it only at $14. So these, with these in between, would be really nice. They've got that kind of look that goes together. Andrew's trying to inspire someone to take 28. Maybe before it leaves. And we're doing the sell price on this one too?
Yeah. In case you're in the mood.
In the mood for some Halloween-ish thoughts?
So, if not for Halloween, what about that?
So this is 41. This is a luxury bead blend. One of these left. In this black and orange. And a little bit of AB metallic and some goldstone thrown in. So it's HM41. Let me clear out. Oh, 37. The second one of those just sold. Thank you so much. 39 sold. 37. Both of those have now sold. Let's get this up here. 36, 37, 38, 39. Get everything in order. Look at how cute these are. These little fetishes. How much are these? Wait. Six. Thank you.
These ones are not hand carved.
They're not what?
Hand carved.
Hand carved.
I think they're like a mother of pearl, like the one that they set into the guitar.
Oh. But look, the guitar. Look at how cute these are. There's some little, whoa, little dolphins.
Let them name it.
Let them name it.
What is it you say? What is this?
What is this, everybody? What do you see here? Look how cute. HM42, $6 for the whole lot. Kangaroos, says Anne. Says Australia mix.
I don't know if they have the dolphins.
They got dolphins in Australia. You got the elephants. Elephant, kangaroos. It's pretty cute. Pretty cute. I'm going to put those back in the bag, though, because they're
you know they're pink dolphins?
42 has just sold. Thank you so much.
And they swim through the trees when the Amazon floods the forest.
What? Are you making things up again?
No, it's real.
It's like that movie, that cat movie. How much are these? These are cool.
The Idabel movie?
Yeah, the Idabel movie.
Well, no, but I don't know if I like that.
I know.
It was like, does this mean it died? Or is it alive?
Look at these.
What is it, bamboo?
Bamboo.
I like those.
How much is, you got a bag of these?
Yeah, how much do you think we should sell it for the bag? Those like a strand.
That's at least a strand. I'd say at least 14.
Let's go for, let's say 14.
Yeah.
Let's do
Thank you. 8?
Yeah.
Now he's just trying to undercut me. 14 down
Like
to
me
8.
better.
Like you better. These are, this is a whole bag of these. They're 19 millimeter round or coins. There are 2 bags available. We've got 2 bags of them. If you're interested in those. HM43. All right, let me clear some of this off.
Yeah, people are tired of it. Nobody's talking.
Nobody
Or
wants
you're not
it.
reading them.
34 or 34. No, I'm reading stuff. 34 goes away. 27 still up here. Nobody wants the tech tights. Nobody.
That's kicked off all this black.
I know. 27. Nobody wants the tech tights. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. No more of you.
Are you sure you want to get rid of it?
28. The vintage German glass. Get rid of it.
What do you think about that?
I know. Those are nice.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
I know, Andrew's still trying to match this stuff after he says, take it away. Let's see if anybody wants any of these. You like these luxury blends?
Some of y'all may have that one.
These have got some freshwater pearls. They've got some vintage Czech glass.
There's
gunmetal in there.
silver, and black.
Oh, we sold one of the 43s so far. Thank you so much. Those are the bamboo. This has got that kind of olivine color. That would go really well with that Czech glass strand we had before, or those Czech glass lots we had at the beginning, or all that black stuff we just had, or those silver filigree spacers we had. HM44 from $12 down to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 of these left. HM44. What do y'all want next? Pick a color, pick a material, pick a something. What do you want to see? Want to do another focal? Do you want to do gemstone? You want to do, what do you want to do? While I clean up some of this. Let's see here. Do I have smaller bags? Nope. Big bag. Orange, says Julie. Orange. More metal pieces, says Julie.
More what?
Metal.
Orange metal?
No, just orange and then more metal. Yellow, says Anna. Orange and yellow. Orange and yellow. More Ava, says Julie. Oh.
You think we should sell that?
If we can, why not?
That may be one that I collected, but I can't remember how many.
How much do you... You don't want to sell it? Let me show it to them first, though, because y'all asked for orange. And look what Andrew found.
Kind of yellow, too.
I was going to say there's a green yellow in there. Yellow-green. That glass, look at that. That's beautiful.
I can't remember who made it. It might have been from...
An expensive collection. Expensively acquired collection piece. Can't just put $10 on it.
Some of this stuff. Alright, you all want
orange and yellow. And this is mesmerized. More metal pieces.
I'm gonna see some of that's not for sale.
More stuff not for sale.
Look who made that.
Look at that.
Do y'all know who made that?
Who made that?
She used to be set up across from me at the Best Speed Show in Tucson for years and years.
Wow, says Anna.
Also a midwife.
That's cool, says Kimberly. Oh, love that yellow, red, and black bead, says Anne.
You know who made it?
Who made it? Anybody guess?
Starts with a T.
Starts with a T. Was also a midwife.
You know William?
I don't know.
Her first name starts with a T.
I can't remember anybody that was a midwife.
She's real tall, blonde-headed.
just not coming to me. Nobody else is guessing.
Terry.
Oh. Kasperi.
Terry Kasperi.
Terry Kasperi.
Can't give it back.
Give it back. Give it back. He's not selling it. You can't have it.
Alright, well, let's do some more.
We have 143 left if anyone's interested in that.
It was kind of yellow. Kind of metal.
Oh, this we've had on the show before.
The Tuareg.
I know. I keep saying I'm just going to take it and make something. We brought the price down so low one time. I was like, this is not selling. I'm going to keep it. And I almost on the creative make along, I almost pulled this to put it with some purple. I wanted to do kind of like this, which I think is really pretty together. But yeah, that's a beautiful piece. All right, what's next up for sale?
For sale.
Yeah, we got to keep checking on Gertie too.
I've been checking.
Okay. Lennis says, I love that so much every time. Me too, Lennis. Me too. HM45. Yellow. Yellow. How much are those? For each? $2 for the pair. I think that's half price, y'all. $1 a bead, vintage check. And I don't know if these... No, they do not glow under the black light. Just had to check. But they're really cool. They're corner drilled and they're like a dimpled square. HM45. $2. And they are 17 millimeters by about 11. They're drilled that way. HM46. And let's see. We only have one of those left.
I'll do it for 20.
Do it for 20. It was 24. Do it for 20.
Let me check on mine.
Check on the daughter. HM46 is this large, nuggety, dyed chalcedony in blues and yellows. So there's the yellow people we're asking for now, right? And then here's the blue that would go well with the blue we had earlier in the show and the beiges we had earlier in the show. This strand is, I think, an 8-inch strand. Yeah, 8-inch strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beads. 4 of each color. HM46, bringing the price down. Really, that was a low starting price for you all at one point. This strand should probably be about $36. Down to $20. HM46. And just to give you an idea, the biggest bead on here is about 19.5 by 25. And I'll say the smallest one is probably this one at 16, well, we'll say 17 by about 17.5. Lennis says that chalcedony strand is awesome in person. Very pleased with mine. Thank you. Her sisters are watching her. That's cute. Taking care of her.
Annabelle screamed in my face.
Of course. Is she resting in there at least?
Yeah, it looked like she was sleeping.
That's good.
And I felt bad for waking her up.
Yeah.
How about
HM47. I didn't get to these other ones yet. I'm just talking about that chalcedony strand. Oh, this is serpentine, I believe. Is serpentine? Yeah. These are microfaceted serpentine strands, and they were $15 each. And what do you want to do on those? Should we do them for 12? That's a really good deal.
We're tending towards the yellow green tonight.
Let's see. All right, so this is...
That was fun. Kind of mustardy.
Yeah, they are very kind of mustardy. Serpentine. Microfaceted rounds. Really pretty color. Really pretty patterns. And they are about 3mm beads. 4 strands here. Each strand is only $12.
I found them pink beads I was looking for.
The pink beads?
For the cheeks.
Huh?
For the cheeks. For the beads.
Oh, for your project you were making.
The mermaid.
Uh-huh.
Alright. What else?
What else?
Let's do this one.
HM48. Do 6 on those?
There were 7, but I can do 6.
There were 7. We'll do 6. We've got 2 of them.
That's it for that.
That's all we've got of these. And this is, I got that chalcedony too. It's beautiful.
Isn't that juicy?
It is juicy. These are vintage plastic with an AB finish. There are 2 bags of them. You get the whole bag for $6. The whole bag for $6. Blowing your socks off with those, right? Aren't they fun? They look like pine cones. They look like amber pine cones with an AB finish.
Lemonade.
Huh?
Lemonade.
Lemon
Berry
quartz.
lemonade.
Lemon quartz pine cones with an AB finish.
Berry lemonade.
Berry lemonade.
Berry magic unicorn lemonade.
Magic unicorn lemonade. Okay, so far we still have 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48 available.
I don't think they're liking the yellow.
Nobody.
You want something with it. This is where you tell us where
Got to tell us where we're going. Guide the way, y'all. Drive the bus. That's a great deal. I bought some elsewhere and paid a lot more than that, says Anna. Well, why'd you buy elsewhere, Anna? She just didn't know. She didn't know. All right, HM49. Are we going to 50 tonight?
I don't know. Maybe. If people are into it, are people watching?
We're down to 13 people.
2 more.
Maybe.
Unless we get on the roll.
Did I miss anything up here? No.
What do you think we should mix?
We're waiting on y'all. Did you know
How
that?
about you? Otherwise, we're going to be here until infinity and beyond.
Infinity and beyond. Says it was before I knew you had them. See? We've got everything. Maybe not everything. We do have a lot, though. We do have a lot. Still want some pink in there, says Anna.
Pink?
Pink. Pink. Pink in that mix.
In which one?
Pink in this mix.
No.
LOL, you do have everything, says Anna.
I found some more copper. Brushed copper.
You found some more brushed copper.
That's not it.
This is not it, but
We show that.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strands of this. And these were 14. What did we do the other brushed copper at tonight? 12.
Bigger lemonade.
Let's do these at 10. Copper could work, says Anna. How about that? Brushed copper coins. They were 14 a strand, taking them down to 10 a strand. And these are 8-inch strands of brushed copper coins. And they are about 8mm coins. 8 strands available. Really, that's a good price right now. And Andrew found some big uns. Big eggs. Big berry lemonade eggs.
Berry, not berry.
Huh?
Berry.
Fairy? Fairy lemonade. Fairies casting the spell. How much you want to do in the big bags? We did 6 on the smaller ones. You want to do 6 on that big one? Huh? Sure. Let's do those for 6 also. We've got a number of these ones. HM50 are these big fairy lemonade eggs. Look at those. Let me just pull the light up so you can see them in their full potential. Look at how pretty those are. HM50. You get the bag of them for $6. And says, I do like that brushed metal. Me too. It's one of my favorites. We sold one of the 49s. Thank you so much. Let's move these up. Let's move these up. Move this up. This up. Oh, I have that shape in clear. So pretty, says Anna. Now you could have it in the fairy lemonade. It's really pretty with those facets. HM50, $6. Bye. All right, let's see here. Let's clear some stuff because I'm out of room. I'm out of space. Let's get rid of 44. Nobody wants those blends. Don't know why. You might have those though. You all might have those ones. $44. $45 did not sell. Surprise. These ones still available. $45, $2 for the pair. I think we just priced it too low. Everybody just thinks, no, it's not worth it now. I know. Sometimes it works the reverse. We just sold one of the 50s. Thank you so much. This one is still available, 46, the dyed chalcedony, but I'm going to take it away. So I have more room up here. All right, so we have the serpentine here. We have 49, which is the brushed copper coins here. We have 48, which are these small size fairy lemonade little pine cones. And then we have the large ones here. Now I would like to taste fairy lemonade, says Anne. And Anna says now Saint Germain to fairy lemonade. Now that would go well with a paler pink than I originally thought, says Anna. Susie's asking, has Gertie calmed down? She has a little bit. We're kind of letting her go. Her sisters are keeping an eye on her. I like the idea of fairy lemonade beads with pink. Anna has convinced me. So, Andrew, we're still looking for some pink. They're still asking. Oh, you did?
Why you don't look at the things that offer?
Oh, these are nice. HM51.
You're just looking around.
I am.
The clouds.
As clearing the decks. You want to sell this whole lot together?
Yeah.
$6? $5? $5. This is a very pale pink glass bead. Is this the Indian foil glass? Vintage Indian foil glass. Very pale pink glass beads. You get 10 beads for $5. So if you wanted those to go together with those, that could be pretty. My hand's washing these out, sorry. Every time it gets my hand's so pale for those. And then, are these S word or Czech or Egyptian?
This is
S word. HM52. Huh? Clonkers. Yeah, how much would it, like $12 for the pair? $10 for the pair. HM52. S word, large S word crystal round, faceted rounds. These are about 17 millimeters. We'll say 17, almost 17 and a half millimeters. Pink is a hard color to show on camera, but these are very nice and pink. And if you want to see these with some of these fairy lemonade beads, look at how pretty those are together. Super beautiful. We did just sell 52. Thank you so much. Those are the S word crystal beads. Thank you so much. Pearls would be pretty, says Anna. Let's see, let's put 52 away since they're sold. We sold one of the 48s. Thank you so much. Did we sell both of those now? Or did we not? No, we've sold one of the 48s. We still have one of the 48s left. Let me put the copper away. 49. No, but yeah, we sold one of the 49s. Sold one of them. Nobody wanted any of the serpentine tonight. These little micro-faceted strands. 47 goes away. So we have 48, 50, and 51 up here. This is a cute little bead. What is that? I think it's polymer.
Dude, look how finely it's inscribed.
That's what I was thrown off. That's
I have another one of these.
oh,
We have
good.
another of one.
Another claim.
And just one.
Just one claim for one. How much you want on this polymer bead?
I could do 15.
15.
That's from
HM53.
remember who made it.
Best friend price. This is a really nice bead. Look at that inscribed work in there. Polymer bead, $15, HM53. That's a work of art right there. That's about 16.5 millimeters. Ooh, Amber's finding you some things, y'all. HM54. You think 26 on these? Yeah. Hesitating. If you think pearls would be pretty, check out these. These are some of my favorite pearls. These kind of stick pearls.
And then show these next. And this next.
Okay. So there's some beautiful pearls. Only $26 for that vintage pearl strand. Super nice quality on the pearls. Sometimes you get these stick pearls and they're not nice. These are nice. These are really nice. And then HM55. We've got 2 strands of these ones. You want to do 24 on those? 22? 20? HM55 are these. $20, 2 strands available. I told you. I tried.
Oh wow.
I tried.
Some blush.
Them blush pearls. Andrews regrets you on that one. Look at those. Beautiful color. Nice size. They're approximately 6 millimeters. HM55 and price them at $20 a strand. Those are not going to stay at $20 a strand, by the way. HM if they stay here. And then these ones next. Um, 22, 24.
I'll do 20 on
We'll do 20 on those ones.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly. We sold one of the 55s. Thank you so much. This is another beautiful pearl strand. HM56. These little button pearls. We just sold the other 55. Thank you so much. Guess I won't be raising the price on those later.
These ones are technically better.
I know they are technically better. They're so well sized. Like, look how, like, they're near perfect to each other.
What number is that?
This is 56. One of those available. Look at it with those.
Tone on tone.
Tone on tone. 51 still isn't sold. It's still available. 56. This is still available. These are 4.5 millimeter button pearls. Very similar in size. Really should be a much higher price. One strand of those. These have sold. Let me take these off the board. Thank you so much. By the way,
Put that one on the board.
put what one on the board next?
And this, and this, and
Okay. Then this, then this, then this. What is this?
pink opal, don't act new.
Pink opal, don't act new. Pink opal, chunky. Pink opal. This is really pretty. What was that last one? 56.
That should be a $32 strand. I could do 28 or 6.
I was gonna say 6. 26. This is pink opal. And let me just show you the colors.
Now this is different than like people think of like Australian opals or Ethiopian opals. It's more akin to like a Milwaukee blue opal.
Yeah.
So don't be looking at these and expecting you're gonna see fireworks.
Yeah, you're not gonna see the flashes with these. But
They have a nice soft kind of. They're very light.
they're very light. They're multicolored. There's some really nice pinks in here, some really nice kind of light oranges, beiges.
Popcorn.
It's a really juicy kind of strand. All right, so 56 has just sold. Thank you. I don't know if I said that, but thank you. That's those button pearls. I guess they're going in a big bag. See, you asked for pearls. Andrew got you pearls. That was 57. HM 58. Oh, these are fun. I don't know. My hand is going to hide what those actually look like. My flesh color. So some of them.
William's flesh color.
I know.
Not my flesh.
Some of them are half kind of amber and clear, and some are half pink and clear. These are really fun. And how much are these?
$4.
$4 for the whole lot. And I think there are 5 pinks and 2 yellows. Is how it breaks down. And this is 58. And they are these check glass? 12 by 16. Anna, there's some kind of vintage glass.
I've never seen them before.
We don't know if they're checked specifically or not. They are definitely glass, Anna. HM 58. HM 59. What is this? Is this a deep peach moonstone?
It's not a cheap thing.
These were 60. That's still pretty cheap. Did you want to give a deal? Do them for 50? No, we definitely can't go lower. These are probably much higher than anything we have like this in the online store. No, not like this, but like the moonstones sometimes we get. But these, this is a super deep peach. It's like every time I pick up the light, the computer wants to go dark. Deep peach moonstone. We just sold 58. Those are those check glass or those glass beads, vintage glass. But look at the, you can see the chatoyance of the moonstone as I turn this strand. But have you ever seen peach that deep? It's such a pretty color. One strand only of these. Andrew's doing a special price, $50. HM 59. I think those are different sizes.
I know, but do you want that flavor? Because they're kind of that flavor. You know, we're going kind of opposite from where I wanted to land the plane.
This is HM 60.
How about this one first?
How much is that?
There's some rhodonite and some. What do y'all think about that?
It's really pretty. Rhodonite. Some people have been asking for rhodonite lately.
There's something else in there. I don't know what that is.
Something else in there. Huh?
Some rectangle beads in there.
Oh.
But I don't know what it is. Maybe porcelain jasper.
It's pretty. There's a pretty mix. You think $6?
Sure. Should be more.
Should be more. But we're doing deals tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting into, the Dealio plan over here, it sounds like. Oh, he's tugboating me? He just tugboated me, yo. Alright. Are we doing more or is that 60? Okay, because we have 8 people watching.
Only 8?
Yep.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did I have to go to the bathroom? Alright.
Let's see here. What do we have up here left? We can go to 62, 63, 64. Give me one more, we'll go to 65. HM61. This one's $22. That's a really dang good price nowadays that I look at that. Let's go down to 20 on that, but I can't believe we still have these priced at $22. We don't update our pricing, right? We don't do that to people. We do keep going lower. Kimberly's here while running concessions. Well, thanks for hanging out while you're doing concessions.
Did we sell the other one?
We did.
Is there more of that?
That was 5. We only had one request for it.
What?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. HM61.
Mommy, daddy, baby.
are these
Beautiful
beautiful
blue.
peacock
I
pearls.
hoarded that for myself. I saw that in the tray and I plucked it. I said, "How come you put this out?" He said, "Oh, I thought we would
Thank
sell
you,
it."
Kimberly.
And I said, "Oh, huh. I guess you don't love me."
Oh. But you could see these were $22 only. Those are immaculate pearls for $22. And they are approximately
You made those lower?
Yep.
Oh boy.
They're approximately 7.5 to 8 millimeters. I gave them to 20. We're doing deals tonight. The other pearls were 20. Why not?
I know, but those should be like 32.
I know they should.
Now in today's market.
I know they should.
I
All right.
saw some crappy pearls that were way more than that.
I know.
I said, "How much is this?"
That's why I don't understand when we have these 25% off sales, why the pearls category isn't sold out. Because
I think sometimes it's because people can't see it.
Because there are prices like this in the online store and you get 25% off. Kimberly said those should be 40 minimum.
You're hired.
You're hired.
And if you charge 40 a strand, we can afford you.
Right? All right. What am I on? HM62. Are these Lamport glass? These we had at 18, which is such a good price. Look at how beautiful these are. You get the 2 rondelles and then the 2 focal beads. And they were 18. What the heck? Let's go 14. Lamport glass. So there are those. HM62. HM63. Are these this? Thank you. These were 10. I know, I'm trying to hurry. That's why I was like, are we stopping at 6, dude? Kimberly says that is the basic price. The work on those is exquisite, totally worth double, if not triple. It's true. We're giving you good deals. Here's some red vintage glass. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beads for $8. And they were 10. $12 or 12 millimeters by 15. Oh yeah.
I don't remember if they're sold.
The football shaped ones, is that what they are?
They're like Python.
Oh, I think they did. HM64.
I don't remember what the price was.
Let's see. These were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They were $2.50 each. So 14, 15, 16, 17. $17.50 was what these were. Do you want to do $17.50 and 64? Yep. Let's move these. You'll see those long enough. This is HM64. They were $17.50 down to $12 for the lot of these weirdly shaped, very cool red glass beads. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those for $12. And lastly, HM65. This little one. These were 8. We'll do them for 7. Nugget glass, says Kimberly. It is nugget glass. HM65 are these little flags. Check glass. Get the light up here so you can see the color on these really nicely. It's that kind of pink and ochre ambery color. And these little flags are about 6 millimeters. 1 strand available. HM65.
Just make it 6.
Huh?
6.
$6? Andrew's taking it down even more before it even gets a chance. Those are 2-hole, aren't they, says Kimberly? They are
They
2-hole.
look like little watercolors.
Yeah, they're really nice. So that's HM65. All right, y'all. Thank you all for hanging out with us.
Yeah, I hope you all had fun.
I hope you had fun hanging out. We did.
These are fun.
These are fun. I like these mixed match kind of nights.
I do like it when more people interact, though.
Yeah, it is more fun when more people interact.
When it's not, then it's just like me designing.
Yeah, and we
Which is fine, but I do that every day.
right.
Alright.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go and try and take another allergy pill, and we will see you back here with something else tomorrow. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye
See
now.
ya.